Thomas Latham here for IFL TV in association with Maitland's Gym Marbella. With me we've got victorious Anthony Ogogo. How are you doing, Anthony?
Very well, thank you, mate. Very well, thank you.
How did it feel getting back in the ring?
Oh, I felt so good. It felt amazing. It's been I don't want to harp on too much. Sorry, mate. Don't want to harp on too much, but about all the injuries and stuff. It's been a real tough 2 years. Anybody who's followed my career would have known. And I don't want to keep, like I said, sulking about it. It's all about the positivity now and moving forwards in the next chapter of a new era. So it's been very, very tough. It was a massive release to get back in the boxing ring. Finally, I was able to kind of show a bit more of my true potential and ability, and it was a great start. I do feel like it's the next chapter now, and I'm ready to crack on and show the world just how good I can possibly be one day.
100%. Your opponent, fair play, the guy went and took a fair bit of punishment. You had him really going in the second round. Do you think the stoppage was going to come?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, he's thank you, mate. No, don't get me wrong, he's not a Golovkin, by any stretch of imagination, but he's a tough guy and he hasn't got a very good record on BoxRec, and he was a late replacement. It's been a weird week. I've had literally five opponents in out, and it's been hard for me to kind of try to focus on when you got different people changing, looking at other people on BoxRec, watching guys on YouTube, and another guy comes in. It's been a tough week for me mentally, but he came in quite late notice. And to be fair to him, he took some stick, and he's a tough kid. He's a tough kid, and I think he's probably already kind of reverted into the. I'm good, chaps. Thank you. We should stand this way so people can go. I think he's probably already reverted into the journeyman type. It's a shame because with a bit of notice, he can be pretty decent. He's got a good chin, and I did hit him hard a few times. People have said I'm not a puncher. I am a puncher. I can punch hard enough, put it that way. It's just when you've got bad Achilles and you can't step into the punch because your legs are mobile, you can't get any power in your punch. And when you've got a shoulder which has been basically half coming out for the last 3 or 4 years, you can't get any purchase on your punch because it's not been stable. Finally now I've got a solid body, and like I keep saying, I don't want to bore everyone, but I can show the world just how good I can potentially be.
Must make a massive difference even in training when you know that your physical strength is back to 100%.
Definitely. It's not even I don't know if you can see, but look at my right arm compared to my left arm, it's still a bit skinnier.
Yep.
I mean, any middleweight out there, if you're going to fight me now, because I'm only going to get bigger and better and stronger. My right arm still isn't 100%, but it got to the stage where I needed to fight. I was in all the rehab in the world, all the training in the world, and you can only train for so long without that goal. So we penciled a fight in this weekend, and thankfully it's come off. But yeah, I remember with the Achilles, I was sparring on Carl Fletcher, and he was obviously before he retired, and he can punch hard, Carl Fletcher, and he's one guy you don't really want to stand and hold your feet with. Yet my Achilles was so sore I couldn't move, and I stood there and he hit me a couple of times, and I thought I've got to get these feet done so I can actually move and use my footwork. And I think my hand speed and foot speed is probably two of my best attributes, and I was unable to use them, particularly my feet. And it doesn't matter how fast your hands are, if your feet can't get you to range to throw your hands, there's no point having the fastest hands in the world. Not saying I've got them, but there's no point having fast hands if you can't get into range. Like David Beckham, being the best free kick taker, best cross in the world, and saying now I don't want to cross today, it's taking away his best attribute. So yeah, it's great. I can honestly say since January, since being back in the gym, it hasn't been a day gone by where I haven't wanted to get up and go for a run. I haven't wanted to come drive an hour to go and spar, 2 hours to go and spar. I'm really enjoying it, and long may it continue. And I'll enjoy it even more when the fights become bigger, better, and I'm topping bills.
You've recently signed with Serling Brothers. I take it you've got a plan in place to sort of get you fast track through the division?
Yeah, it's a tough one with me because I've been a pro for 3 years, but I've only had 9 fights now, and because it's been a tough because of the injuries and that. I've had 2 years out of the gym. I've been a pro for 3 years, and I spent 2 years out of the gym, so I'm only really a 1 year novice as a pro. So it's hard, Fast track. I'm almost starting again from scratch. I'm almost. I don't care what other guys are doing. My weight, other weights. I'm on my journey for me, and yeah. I don't know. When I'm ready, I'm ready. Whether that's 12 fights, 15, 20, I don't care. I'm not in competition with anybody other than the guys opposite me in the ring. And when I'm ready, I'm ready. And anybody who supports me, just know that I'll work very, very hard, so I'll make that happen as quick as possible. But I'm not in the rushing game. I'll be ready when I'm ready.
Final word, you're in Glasgow, so I can't let you go without asking you about the main event tonight. Ricky Burns, how do you think it's going to go?
I really hope Ricky wins. I train alongside him down in Essex, and he's a proper nice geezer. And he's one of those guys where whenever I saw him on TV on ringside or whenever he boxed, I didn't even know him up until a year ago, and I always liked him. I thought he's a nice guy. But then you always think, is he a really nice guy, or is it just like, for the camera? How you doing, mate? Right? Good to see you, pal, mate. And then, and he's one of those guys who, he's a nicer guy when he comes across, if that's possible. He's a proper nice chap, Ricky, I really do, I hope he does it, 3 weight world champion, making history, third Brit, first ever Scottish guy to do it. I hope he does it. I train alongside him, he trains so hard, and what he lacks in natural ability, he makes up for in just desire and determination and work ethic. So yeah, fingers crossed he does it, and I think he's going to eke it out on points.
Anthony, thanks very much.
Cheers. Finally, I should say thanks to everyone who has supported me in the last couple of years. I do really appreciate it. It's been a tough journey for myself. So for those guys who have supported me, tweeted me, texted me if they've got my number, and I do really appreciate it. And it's been a slow 2 years, but it's going to be a really good journey now. And yeah, jump on board the O Army. We're back on the march, and I'm really proud to say that.
I think we're all looking forward to it. Anthony, thanks very much.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.